You think I'll be able to catch up to Light if they just stop playing entirely? I wonder what made them stop playing. I really kind of want to know, but then again, people have lives, right? Even though Light didn't really have much of a life, to be fair, for the longest time, so I don't know. Was I supposed to do a big jump over that? Probably. Yeah, but the thing is, Mervin, those bagged, like, chopped, like, lettuce-related stuff, they went from, like, $1.89 over here to, like, I swear it's $5.69 now after, like, 5 years of quote-unquote, and yes, fingers in the air, quotes, inflation. I really just don't... I don't think inflation's ever the issue anymore. I don't think that has... It's just greed. It's just corporate capitalism greed. I really just don't see it ever truly being inflation anymore, to be completely fair. Should've just gone, but now I have to deal with this. Probably not that bad, to be fair. It's just gonna take longer. Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling. We're chilling. Part of me wants to make that one-up staircase right here, but I know better. Okay, well. No one-ups for me, I suppose, until I die. Speaking of dying, I really should have just kept my mushroom. Jeez, what a section that is. You probably did fine if you just hold right there, to be fair. Oh yeah, you know what's really funny? They mentioned the 50% markup on produce and all that. If I'm not entirely mistaken, right? Give me a second here, I gotta make these jumps. If I'm not mistaken, the grocery store that I was working at for like 5-ish years, their markup, I believe, is like 300% or something crazy. Everything is local, so they expect people to buy it anyways, you know? Yeah, you just gotta hold right there. Otherwise, it's really hard. Is midair shell jump still a thing? Not without a ceiling, it's not. You need like a one-way ceiling for some reason and it works. I don't know why. Like a one-way pointing down. You throw the shell at the right time when you do the midair and it lags for a second and then it just becomes a midair. It lags behind so you can be able to actually land on it. But otherwise, no, it's not even possible anymore. This is a remake of some SMB1 level, right? It feels like an SMB1 level remade. just a really hard version of it, you know. At least they mark their thwomps. That is the best thing I think any creator's ever done for me. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does... There is no way I should have this mushroom. I don't know what happened there, but it happened. That's probably the hardest section right there. I'll just take damage. I don't even care anymore. I had to work so hard for that. That mushroom actually helped me. I think I'm supposed to jump. No, I'm supposed to go under. I'm actually supposed to go under. I misread that. That was a misplay. Okay, they do give out a mushroom. That's good. You know, honestly, despite all the artificial for hard level design, it was a very fun level, had its checkpoints, had its mushrooms. All I ever asked is just give me a mushroom.
Let's go.
This is before the tariffs, though, to be fair. I'm talking about the quote-unquote inflation before the tariffs. If that even is going to affect anything in the first place, especially local-wise, but... If it doesn't say made in China, made in Taiwan, etc., etc., it's not really getting affected probably by... Oh, I should probably... I bet you I'm dead now. Yeah? Yeah, no, I'm dead, huh? Mm-hmm. It's probably not going to get affected by tariffs otherwise. Is this a Sasuke level the whole time? I guess it kind of felt like one. Surprised they don't force that triple jump. Okay, I see. How did I miss that coin? That's a little mean, but there's enough reaction. Ooh, God, what is this next jump? I'm going to assume it's this. It's not. Shame on you. No one up, sadly, but we beat the level.
Phew, made it.
I'm sure we'll feel it by the summer, yeah. For inflation slash tariff inflation. How am I? I'm doing alright. Jotaro Kujo, the one and only. Must be a really big fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, huh? I respect that. It's not like my favorite anime is that or not, you know? Probably supposed to go down early, huh? Yeah. Moving on. I'm excited for the next part of JoJo. Part 7, I believe, is coming out eventually. I figured, but like I wanted to move a little bit more before I rolled, but I don't think I can do that. Yeah, you're supposed to go faster anyways. They also, speaking of lame, look at the coin clear condition. Uh-huh. So we're looking for hidden ones, huh? Right. Anyways, moving on. I don't know how to do this tech. I know the idea to reach that point, you need to do a sub-pixel alignment twice in that level. Maybe even 3 times, actually. Probably 4. But I've never actually successfully done the sub-pixel lineup except for practice. And I know how long it takes to get the sub-pixel alignment, so it ain't even worth it. You know what? Just talking about tomatoes really makes me want to go buy tomatoes. Why? A BLT would be really nice right about now. I haven't had one of those in like probably 3 or 4 years, honestly. I'm dead, right? Surprisingly, no. And if I go fast enough, I can probably... Actually, do you even want to kill this guy? Bro's like gonna get side squashed by the auto scroll anyways, to be fair. I can't believe that jump made it. I actually cannot believe that jump made it. Oh. I didn't have to do any of that. Of course. Wait, why would I do that to myself? Actually, that's fine. Now that I think about it, I should just damage boost and go over, honestly. But yeah, no, that was actually... Oh, why did I jump? That was the only reason why that burner existed and I fell for its trap. Wow. Wait, I just realized what the title says. Boycott Overwatch 2. You're not gonna get people to boycott anything if you're gonna make a kind of meh level, you know? I'm just saying. Oh my god, dude. I had to jump there, too. For the hammers coming up. That's evil. You know what? I got lucky because I went kind of slowish. I don't need to go slow, to be fair. But it probably would help, honestly. I'll just take damage. It does not matter. This is definitely a content level. Not gonna hit me this time, right? Good. Let's go. That worked out. I'm trippy as fuck? What does that even mean?
Let's go.
Tempting, but again, if I'm gonna get to 99 lives, I can't be playing these levels. Surprised I wasn't the Goombrat. Not that I'm complaining, it's just surprised, that's all. There's no way. Of course, when I made a comment about a Goombrat, then they just make a Goomba section and then screw me over. Got it. Like, you have to do all of that. Oh, I just realized. I'm just dead anyways, because I have to land on the small Goomba. And there's no telling if I get lucky or not next time, so... There's just no reason to play that. Yeah, there's no reason to play that level. That was a waste of lives. To be completely fair, Heidi, tariffs, taxes, etc. is just... It's confusing, but not in a good way, you know? Also, I think I wasted so much time on these stupid Pokies. I don't have enough time to get the rest, right? Yeah. They're basically capitalism words where they make money. It's not really capitalism, to be fair, but like, it essentially has the idea of capitalism. You're making money, and that's just greed. What am I waiting for? Door? Probably door. P-switch, but why? Why would I care about P-switch mode? Okay, I'm a mushroom now, but how does that help me? I can go get the bomb real quick. Is that what they want? I can go through the bomb section to hit the turn block over there. Why would I want to do any of it? Why would I want to fall down there? Hit the on-off? But what, for a POW? Why do I want the POW? None of this makes any sense. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just going to wait. They're making me pause buffer so much trying to figure out what they want, but I'm just gonna do this. What is this all about? Okay, but like... How is that even fair? If I don't know that's in there in the first place. How am I supposed to even do any of this? What is the purpose of the P-switch area to the right of me? The turn blocks. I can throw the POW, get rid of the coins on the other side. I can get a ball. Oh, the ball goes into the... I see. What's the whole point of the bomb, though? You know what? Sure. I'll at least go into the pipe. If the pipe has nothing, then, well, I wasted my time, essentially. Do I even want the... I do want the first one, huh? What if I get the second one first? Does that matter? Because if I get the second mushroom first, there could be a cape in the other one. Not like it would matter because we're using the bouncy ball anyway. I can go back in there and reset everything. The other mushroom is for what reason, though? You know what? I'll wait. I will grab this mushroom first. Why? I don't know. I just want to see what's in the other box, I guess. But if I do that now, I can't get the bomb later. The bomb is useful for the ice block for some reason, to skip the section, but why would I care about that when I could just do this? Now I don't have to worry about you know, screwing up. Now the question is, does the, oh, okay, hold on. So I just grab the POW this time, right? And then we reset, and then we would just wait. And we hit the on-off. We have to use the bomb. Right? Let me just double check. I guess I can't double check without throwing this POW. Let me just put this down over here. If I take damage over here on purpose, grab the bomb, drop it there. Now we have another mushroom. I need to... Oh, I see. That's kind of mean, not gonna lie. I see what they have to do. Wait, but I have to hit 2. I have to hit that twice. Doesn't make any sense. Here, let me hit this and see what happens. Yeah, I have to hit this. Where am I gonna get... Okay, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. I can't even get the bomb. Sure, I can... I should probably do this. Sure, I can do this. But how am I supposed to hit the on-off twice when I only get 1 mushroom? And I need the ice block. I could do a POW drop and get up there into the pipe probably. That would cheese it, but that's not the point. I see what must be done, and I only get 1 chance to do it, so let's just do it. Next time. I know exactly what I need to do here. It's kind of annoying, though. That was the only time and only chance you get because of how they designed their level. Cool. Moving on. You have to abuse damage frames without dying to those spikes down there. I feel like that was just a really poorly designed puzzle. The reason why I say that is because puzzles should not be like a timer type situation. It should be a brain situation, you know? That's fine though. You win some, you lose some. Why is there different... No. You use Goomba hats, dude. That's a universal tell of not grabbing this hat. You use Goomba hats. You don't use cannon hats. That was very confusing for no reason. It's just like a midair. No. Thinking skill. So essentially, like the previous puzzle, I have to just get good and also think. Got it. I think it's just this, right? Oh, did I do that wrong? Oh, I did that wrong, alright. And now I paid the price. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna move on. Are they gonna have buffer jumps? Doesn't seem like it. Also, nice speedrun section. I love how they have the sideways spring already triggered and there's nothing, like, it doesn't matter. That was not a buffer jump, Roy. That was a regular jump. This is like a chess level. By the way, for anyone wondering, no, ducks do not help you in SMB1 with spikes. I just do it because it looks visually good for me. I don't know, it doesn't do anything, it's just a placebo effect. I'm just waiting for the KAIZO. It's coming, right? Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Moving on. Yeah, I can help with some lineups for sure. I just do it because it looks nice. It doesn't do anything. Yes, for speed control lineups, yes. That's why I did the buffer jump with that, because it just... I know I don't move very far with it. The I can't see speedrun. Classic. Wow. I died because these setups are never aligned properly. You always have to think one block before you jump those. I don't know why. How long is this again? Okay, well, 16 seconds, this should not be an issue. Do I even need to do that? No. In fact, I could just done a regular jump there, to be fair. I'm guessing the reason why it's 16 seconds is either to the left over here or to the right. There's no other reason. I'm gonna check over here first. It's definitely not 16 seconds over here, but I gotta at least check, you know? Ish. Oh, wow, that is insanely too easy. If I would just have gone to the right and did a quick check for edge checking, you know, I would have saw it immediately and just left. But there's so many times people put doors and pipes on the left side of the screen at the start. It's just, you check that first usually. Pretty late, yeah. We're not even playing Repo today, to be fair, so. Alright. So many speedruns today. I mean, am I surprised? Not really. Classic super expert in 2025. Could have made one upstairs if I was fast enough, but it's fine. Why is there like a coin trail there? So where's the 10 coin? In here? Yeah? No one-ups, but pretty simple level. Hey, last retro gamer. You're late to the party. Yeah, it's okay though. I'm also late to the party. What is that title? Speedrun attempted. I can spell. Well, clearly you can't, but sure, I guess. I love how there's an on-off at the top there. I figured I'm not gonna make it on this life anyways. Might as well try to make what lives. Okay. What is... Dude, this is such a weird level. Okay, anyways, moving on. +1 somehow. If the Thwomp moves at all, for some reason Mario is always like gonna push him up with a Shellman. It's such a weird hitbox. Already checkpoint? Alright, we take those. That indicator's wrong. I didn't hold right hard enough, that's fair. Easier, harder. I have a feeling that easier is gonna be just as hard, but we'll go the easy route. Make it easy on me. Oh, this doesn't even look that easy. Okay, well, anyways. I'm psyching myself out, but this section doesn't even look easy anyways, to be fair. Oh. Yeah, that didn't reach the memo part of the level. I didn't quite understand what they were going for there, to be fair. I almost kind of want to look at the harder stuff, but I have a feeling the creator only did the easier section, and I shouldn't even touch the harder stuff, to be completely fair. I got a feeling that it's just a clear video only level, and I don't want it. I'm good. Jesus, now it went too fast that time. Okay, whatever. I'm just losing lives on this. If the level just ended here, it'd probably be fine. Give it a look. I'm not wasting life on that. I'm good. I know better. And I want out. Give it a look outside the run. Oh my god, just. If it's easier somehow, I'm going to just. I mean, I've seen it before, but if the creator thinks that something is harder but it's actually easier, that'd be insane. Alright, you know what? Fine. You guys are wondering so much. Let's make a prediction. Obviously, the people who look and view are gonna be cheaty, but whatever. Is the harder section harder than the easier one? Yes. Let's see. Yeah, yes or no. So yes would mean that the harder section is harder. No would mean that you believe that the harder section is actually easier. And I'm gonna give you 2 minutes here. Oh, is it really just too much? I hate that there's a 45 character limit, you know? The harder section harder than the easier one. Good enough, 2 minutes. So, for anyone who's confused with the prediction because I only have a 45 character limit to even explain the prediction, when it says the harder section is harder than the easier one, as in, if I go into the harder room, a harder pipe, it needs to be somewhat harder or equal to the easier section to be considered yes. If it somehow is just an easy one-shot or it's just pathetically easy, then it would be on no. So if you think it's easier, select no. If you think it's harder, select yes. That's all you need to remember. Of course, I'll be the determining factor if I think it's harder or not, but you get the point. I'm not gonna go into the predictions settled on the timer, because I feel like that'd be kind of cheaty. But if you think the level on the harder section is easier than the easy section labeled easy, yeah, put in no. If you think it's actually categorized correct, you put in yes on the prediction. That's all it is. We will find out as soon as that prediction timer goes to 0. All right, let's see. It's got reclaims. I mean, that's already harder, but it depends on how much there is in that section. If it's just a reclaim and a couple of shell jumps, I would say it's easier. Probably. Bro just loves the reclaims. That's if it's just 2 reclaims. God. I think 2 reclaims is enough to say harder. You have to know the tech first of all. But 2 of them in a row. You know. There's gotta be more. There has to be more than just that. I'm glad I didn't go this way. Back-to-back reclaims are pretty tough. But I want to see if there's any more than just that. If it's just 2 reclaims, it might just be equal, honestly. Two reclaims versus the other level. You know what? Let's die real quick. Let's go back to the easy section to confirm how difficult it would be. Because 2 tricks versus a bunch of other tricks, it's hard to say. It's kind of hard to justify. 1 shell jump, that's pretty easy. Hold right, really hard jump there if you're not aware of it, but you should be. Hold jump. This is pretty easy. It goes off screen a little bit, so it's a little hard to predict where your character's at. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, an extra shell jump at the end too. I think the reclaims are harder. If it was just 1 reclaim, I would say it's easier. Because you saw how many times I did 1 in a row and it was fine. But the second one was really hard. So I'm just gonna have to go with the idea of it's harder. Not by much. But yes, the harder section is harder than the easier one. But not by much. Not by much. If it was just 1 reclaim, I would have just hit no. But because of 2 reclaims, I have to hit yes.
Let's go.
The only hard thing in the other section was just the off-screen jumps. You have to know where your character's at. Other than that, it was just regular shell jump stuff. Yeah, I think it was worth it. I see what they want. That should be good enough. Yeah, so basically what I was trying to say is that, wow, what am I even looking at here actually? I think I kind of get it. I gotta be careful what places I go to. Realistically, I want to do that, though. Actually, I want to do all of that. That's fine. You drop down. Yeah, this is probably fine. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Anyways, as I was saying, basically, 2 reclaims makes it justified to be harder than the other section. 2 reclaims back to back is really hard. 1 is not too bad, but you have to like change your momentum and your speed to get the second one in. So it's like kind of like an awkward second reclaim. That's the best way to put it, you know? That's the only way I could like explain it that doesn't sound awful, I guess. There's a lot like more time invested. In the easier section, you know, but it's still pretty hard. That works. think I just want all these off, right? Yeah. Something like that, maybe. I just fell. I did all that work just to get freaking staircase, couldn't jump. Whatever you want to call it. It's not really a bug, it's just a... I can't do anything. If I fall down a staircase, I literally can't do anything. It's just a bug in... Is it a bug? I don't think it's a bug. It's just a general thing in the game that it's an issue. Staircases are bad, especially if you go down too far on them. Am I gonna have trouble on that one? Probably, hold on. There, that's much better. Did all of that work just to die to a staircase issue? So sad. I just don't think you need any here, because you're just gonna jump to the left anyways, but here you kinda want at least one of them, you know? Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, this time let's not die. No staircase problems, please. Don't go too fast. You probably don't need to go that fast anyways, to be fair. Cool. Hail Purge. That didn't seem very fair, to be fair, because you're on a 10-second time limit. How am I supposed to know that's there? That doesn't seem very fair. Like, you aren't expecting that boo to come back, because you would assume you just fall into a pit and die in some way, but guess not. Like, it's a cool level, and I get that this is our final section. That boo doesn't... Oh. I can make the jump, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, no staircase nonsense, please. Thank you. See, this time you can see him, but that one time I didn't even, I had zero chance to see him. You know. Yeah, my lives, again, I've said many times, just don't matter. Like, yeah. Lives do not matter in this run. I've gotten to the point where, like, the only way it will die is through internet issues. That's the only way. Yeah, I like the beginning concept. I just don't like the long driven out spot, you know? I want to really like it, but because of the 10-second timer for the ceiling boo ring stuff, and it got me killed because of it. The staircase thing was my fault, to be fair. I was rushing, but it was a cool level. I just think that boo shouldn't be removed from that spot. I think that'd be fair. And I probably would have liked it. Yeah, it's one thing, but it drug on a little bit from the checkpoint into the really long section, you know, overall. It did give out 3 1-ups though, to be fair. It was a pretty neat level though.